single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2018 on an 18 plate Ford Transit 2 litre TDCi 130 EcoBlue one-way 350 tipper. It's front wheel drive, L2 Euro 6 two-door. It's done 70,000 miles and it's got full service history with 2 service stamps in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular by many people, mainly because it means that you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I walk around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dints. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths and under the arches. Obviously we'll look at the back working, looking at the tipper function as well. Then we're going to have a look inside the vehicle, looking at all the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside too. When we've done that, we're going to pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine bay, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course a spare wheel if there is one on this model. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you're seeing, you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance it, we can go through an application with you, which takes about 5 minutes, and we can usually get you a decision within around an hour. It's worth noting it's plus VAT, and you will need a deposit to cover the VAT, unfortunately, and there's no way we can get around that. It's also worth mentioning while you're watching the video, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. There's nothing to hide. We work on complete transparency here at justcomparecars.com. Right, the bonnet first. Zoom that out a little bit, that's better. As you can see, it's in nice clean condition. There's no nasty marks or dints. It looks really nice and clean. Now, it's a UK vehicle, it's been on UK roads. I don't know about you, but if I don't see stone chips, I start looking a damn sight closer, and this has got stone chips. There's not thousands, but there are a few. Hopefully you can see that. There's a couple on the top as well. And there's one there as well. Other than that, nice and tidy. Driver's side headlight, nice and clear. You can see there's no damage, misting or cracks. The front bumper is in nice clean condition, as is the grille. Bit of a mark there, that's probably about the worst of it. Grille's in good condition, as is the rest of the front bumper. Passenger side headlight, nice and clear, no damage, misting or cracks. Being very, very picky, there is a very fine rub mark on it. I bet that'll polish off, to be honest with you. Passenger side mirror back is in nice clean condition, there's no damage, everything looks nice and tidy. The indicator is intact and the mirrors too. Over the pillars first, and as you can see there's no damage, everything looks really nice and tidy, and the roof's nice and clean as well with no damage or dints. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition. Is that a mark? Got a little bit of a, here's a mark, it feels like it's got a bit of a goo on it, maybe that'll probably just come off. But other than that, nothing else, everything looks nice and clean and tidy. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel's in good condition, it's got a GT tyre. I'm not sure what, anything else other than that, GT something? Max Miller Pro GT, there you go. It's a new one on me. There's about 7 or 8 millimeters of tread, and under the arch is nice and clean and tidy. No signs of any historic damage. Door, as you can see, is nice and clean. There's no damage, no dints. Everything looks nice and tidy in that sense. All the plastics are nice and clean as well. Inside and on the foot. And what do you call it? Yeah, whatever that. All nice and tidy anyway. Right, so underneath you can see it's nice and clean and tidy. Excuse the noise. Obviously you've got the drop side body. Nice and clean and tidy. There's no nasty marks or dints. Well, there is a marks obviously from use, but no nasty dints or anything like that. All looks good. Nice easy operation to undo the locks. Sometimes they get tight. That one is a bit tight and it's a bit of oil on it obviously. get some oil on that. On the inside you can see it's got signs of use. Obviously nothing too heavy though, because there's no nasty dents, but the bed looks in great condition as well. It's a bit dry there, it needs a bit of oil in it, but that's fine. Get that sorted. Arches are nice and tidy, as you can see. No damage, everything looks nice and tidy in that sense. Passenger rear wheel and tyre, it's a Michelin tyre. And there's about 4 or 5 millimetres of tread. What we'll do, look at the rest of it underneath later on when we get the body up in the air. Makes it easier to see, doesn't it? Obviously got the tipping function on this one. You can either have it from the top or the bottom. But yeah, all looks nice and clean and tidy, as you can see. Panel's nice and tidy. And again, no nasty dents. When I say dents, I mean like it's obviously not caved in. There's a bit of a mark there, that's probably the worst of it. It's a Scatolini system, as you can see. Light bar. Lights are in nice condition. It's got a tow bar on it. Earlier style electrics, doesn't like it's had a hard life. Not like it's towed anything, to be fair. And then driver's side light again, nice and tidy, as you can see. So this side, that one's nice and easy again. Again, that one's a little bit stiff, but it works all right. Again, it just needs a bit of oil. So it looks nice and tidy, it looks nice and clean actually, to be fair. Looks like it might have had a bit of tarmacking on the back of it at some point. And that's all it's done. It's had a nice easy life by the look of it. So there are your latches for your rear door. It's all in good condition. Everything looks nice and tidy in that sense. Again, driver's side, all the arches look clean. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, it's a matching tyre the opposite side. Matching tread depth, probably about 4 or 5 mil. The chassis on this side again looks clean and tidy. And driver's side of the cab. All looks nice and clean and tidy. Door, as you can see, is in nice clean condition. There's no nasty marks or dents. Driver's side mirror back, being picked is a tiny little mark. There's nothing. Indicators intact, as are the mirrors. So all looks good. The windscreen, it appears to be free from stone chips and cracks. Everything looks nice and tidy. So, driver's side front wing, and again it's in nice clean condition with no nasty marks or dents. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, it's a Sumitomo tyre, SL something, obviously a van tyre, about 6 or 7 millimetres of tread, and it's nice and tidy under the arch, as you can see. No signs of any impacts or damage. Right, onto the interior. Driver's side door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage or cracks or anything like that. Everything looks really nice and clean. You've got your triangle and your screwdriver, so it's not cleaned in there. Electric windows ×2, central locking obviously there. That driver's seat, bolsters are very nice and firm. Material, as you can see, is really very nice and clean. There's no damage, everything looks spot on. It's a height adjustable seat. Operation of that works fine, and you can bring your seat base up and down as well, and again that's nice and easy to use as well. There's no carpets or mats, whatever you want to call them, but the actual floor is in great condition, and obviously it's got the nodules to put the mats on if you want to use those instead. Armrest, nice and clean, works fine. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes the ratchets don't work on those. Passenger seat, the bolsters are nice and firm, as you can see, and the material is in great condition. It's got the armrest with the cup holders. I presume that these come up, yeah they do. And underneath is your towing jack, towing eye, whatever you want to call it. I presume it's towing eye in it, it's me just being daft. Yeah, seats are in great condition, nice and clean. Fingers crossed you never have to use that. Roof lining is nice and clean, and it's free from damage. Got a light button there, but there's no flashing light on it for some reason. Everything looks nice and tidy. Dashboard is nice and clean. There's a few little marks from people using it just in there. You've got a 12-volt socket in there, and your AUX. It has got a USB on the head unit as well, so you can charge your phone up as well. It's got two keys, two proper keys, one remote, one's not a remote obviously. Start it up, drives into action straight away, no issues at all. There's no warning lights on the dashboard, other than the fact that obviously my handbrake is on. You'll see that goes off, there you go. Yeah, other than that, nothing else. Smells nice inside, doesn't smell like it's been smoked in. All nice and tidy. I have actually driven this as well. I've drove it just down the road to put some fuel in, just to get an idea of what it's like. It drives really well. The gear change is nice and smooth. Nothing at all to report bad at all. It drives. They're a good unit, aren't they? I'm sure you know if you're looking at this anyway. 6-speed manual gearbox, decent miles per gallon. Steering wheel's in nice clean condition. No unusual wear. It all looks nice and clean and tidy. Like I said before, you know, beginning of the video, if you want to see something specific, let me know. I'm happy to do anything that you want, not a problem at all, within reason. Central locking works fine. You see it lights up there. All works. Smells nice. Anything else, let me know, and I'll do my best to show. I mean, stereo works fine. Sounds good, no distortion on the speakers, perfect. Switch her off. Grab the key, we'll have a look under the bonnet. It's worth mentioning we do specialise in commercial vehicles, pickup trucks, vans, etc. If you're looking for more than one, give us a shout or have a look on our website, it's justcomparecars.com. Passenger door card, again nice and clean, as you can see, no damage, everything looks nice and tidy. All good. To open the bonnet, it's a matter of, can you see that? Put your key in, turn it left, turn it right, and it'll undo rather. So under the bonnet, you can see it's nice and tidy. Obviously, it's got full service history. All the fluids are clean into the correct levels. And I don't know about you, but I prefer to see them. I prefer to see an engine dirty. It shows that, you know, there's nothing that's to hide in that sense. If I go and look at vehicles and it's got a pristine under the bonnet, it's been power jet washed and whatever else, I start looking a damn sight closer, because you know, you want to know if it's got any historic oil leaks, if there's anything leaking anywhere, any gasket problems, any turbo issues, etc. And as you can see, there's nothing out of the ordinary on this one. No signs of any historic oil leaks. The turbo unit is there somewhere, and I can't see any signs of any oily residue or leaking around it. I say there's no signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine bay at all. It's nice and clean and dry and dirty. Oh, let me just sort that out, sorry. Right, so that's that. Sorry, my camera's having a moment. Come on, sort yourself out. There we go. Right, let's do the tipper body. I need the keys, don't I? That's it out. Let's get it started. Oh, you do need to put your foot on the clutch to start it, by the way. Give it a preheat. Right. So, it's not a wand, it's fixed. So, switch her on. Oh, hang on, let me show you what she's did. So, you switch it on by, you see that? There you go. Lifting that up and then clicking on the button. Then you click that button, push that arm up. Nice clean operation. Obviously Scatolini, probably pronouncing it wrong, but really good bit of kit. They work spot on. It's exactly what you need it to. Underneath the bed it looks like brand new, so that's good. There's no signs of unusual wear or anything like that. Am I doing that right or wrong? I think I'm doing it wrong. Well, might need a bit of oil on that, so we'll give that a look over. Not releasing it for some reason. So, right. So yeah, the chassis, as you can see, is in fantastic condition underneath. No surprises, 70 odd thousand miles, it's like new underneath, isn't it really? Back of the cab is in great condition. Good reminder, obviously I've got my bar up so I'm alright. It's probably still get me on headlight if it dropped. Underneath all looks nice and tidy, exhaust in good condition. All the pneumatics looking nice, clean condition as well. Yeah, so like I said before, if you want to see anything more specifically, let me know. Happy to show you anything. We can do it for you, no problem at all. Let's drop that back down. And then obviously reverse that. I'll tell you what, that comes down quite quick. Usually snail speed coming back down, but that's quite a decent speed actually, to be fair. What was that? Single cab, narrow Scatolini. So switch the isolator switch off, we're back off, switch the ignition off, sorted. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person, and probably a little bit more. I know we'll go on a little bit. I'd rather show you too much though at the end of the day than not enough. If you like what you see, have a look on Facebook. You're going to find more pictures on there that you won't find anywhere else. Give us a like and a follow, then you get to see all the new stuff that comes in when we get it. No, I can't think of anything else. Thanks for watching, sticking with me, really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.